With Mount Rainier in the distance, there are few cities finer on a clear afternoon than this one, and we have a picture-perfect day for football at Lumen Field in Seattle. Today, we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here between the New York Giants and the Seattle Seahawks. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Smith going to look to throw right away. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing is Smith. Finding Williams once more, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They'll run here with a rookie second-round pick, Kenneth Walker. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. 4 yards remain for second down. Now Gino. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And they'll be stopped right at the 30. On a play that started back at the 15, they pick up 15.
Mike, check, 59. Watch the screen.
And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Check 59, Mike.
No street.
Play action. It's Smith. Looking left side, and it's complete. Now 1st and 10 at the 11. Now a play fake, and it's Smith. Flushed out right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Credit that to the former Georgia Bulldog, Azeez Ojulari getting in there to bring him down.
Check Mike 39. Check Mike 39. And we heavy on the edges,
Mustang 19.
Check Mike 39. Check Mike 39.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Smith eluding the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Smith now to throw. And Walker has it. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Mike 5'9. Mike 5'9.
Here we go on 4th. Smith. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Myers connects on the PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Now a 2nd down and 6. Throwing, Jones. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. After that sack, 3rd and long, tough spot for Jones and the Giants. Jones now to throw on 3rd down. And some space here. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. It's a Giant 1st down on a gain of 16.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that 1st down on 3rd down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
Now a 1st carry for their fullback. He'll get this up to the 34, and a good lane opening up right away for him. 1st down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
Watching that run takes me back to something a famous old coach once said. Any player he wants on his team, he wants him to be agile, mobile, and most definitely hostile.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
57's Mike 57.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jones escaping the pressure right. And this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a 1st down. That's a great example right there to remind everyone of what a weapon he can be as a mobile quarterback, Charles. Nice play to escape the pocket and get his offense into the red zone with a 1st down.
And defensive coaches losing their mind on that play because they knew about his mobility coming in, and they preached all week long. If he gets outside the pocket, find receivers in your area and cover them. Otherwise, plays like that will continue to result.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. And look at that, a diving catch. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
To me, there's nothing like watching rookie effort in the NFL. So excited to be there. They're going to give you the max on each and every play, aren't they?
Well, he proved himself on that catch, that's for sure.
I think he may have proved himself to the point where he's going to get a 2nd year.
And he gets the 1st down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
It's amazing how much advice defensive players get on 3rd down. You hear the bench screaming out, watch the draw, watch the screen, watch the pass here. Very rarely do they reference watching the fullback, and he slipped through and picked up a 1st down.
Flush to his right. And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Jones. He's got a man. It's his fullback. Touchdown. Daniel Bellinger. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point try good by Gano. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Now a throw left sideline here is complete.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Again, Smith. Forced out to his left. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They tried the throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Back to throw, Smith. Steps away to his left. Throw left side complete. That's Williams. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
From the gun, here's Smith. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Gino now to throw. Flushed out right. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson.
And the Giants are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
On 2nd and 10, Jones. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Let's go.
Here's Jones on 1st down.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else, ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jones going right side. He finds Slayton. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Check three, check three, check three. Get these down the mouth. Watch the screen.
Jones throwing on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And a close game into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Alexander. And the Giants are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
Well, those have been a problem for them all season, but never quite as much as they have in these last few minutes. Let's count it up now. A pair of picks on his team's last 2 drives and double-digit interceptions this season. I don't care if you're the best in the game or an undrafted rookie. You've got to take better care of the football or you're going to cost your team chances.
And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
57's the mic. Watch 57. I got you. I got you.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Jones in trouble here, and down he goes.
That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. The give to the fullback on the dive. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. Now whistles and a timeout.
He wasn't ready.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And that is no good. He gave it a good run. That wasn't more than a foot or so wide to the left. So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have to show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports halftime report. Here's Jonathan Coachman. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score.
Yeah, we saw that one up here, CD. Offensive team, they touched that before it went 10 yards.
Obviously such a fine line, letting it go the required 10 yards, but also getting to it before the hands team can. Just didn't time it out right, and that results in a flag.
Jones with a handoff to Barkley.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Barkley, inside handoff. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels, the back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
So they need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on third down. Looking to throw. Jones. Got a man, Slayton. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 25-yard line. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. Back to throw. Jones. This one is Slayton over the middle. And they're going to be... Set up now with a ball at the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now Jones apparently a little unsure of everything here, so he steps back and signals for timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Back to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
When you run into slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available. An incompletion as a result.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Right now, the story of this game continuing to be the defenses because the offenses, they're finding it difficult to establish any rhythm whatsoever.
I like how you come to us in praise of defense, Brandon, because that's exactly right. That was an incompletion forced there, but we've seen it throughout this game. Both of these defense coordinators, they're a step ahead of their offensive counterparts.
He's got Slayton on the slant.
Touchdown, Giants! Darius Slayton from 13 yards out.
And the Giants have taken the lead.
Gano the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
We got 3. Mike, check.
The slot man in motion right.
59's Mike, check.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Smith.
Man open, that's Anthony Schwartz.
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle.
Anthony Schwartz, 75 yards. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from drawing level.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Very short kick taken right at the 20. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Jones eluding the pressure right. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick six.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago and threw the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Right here, right here.
To throw again on second down. Jones escaping the pressure right. Catch made by Slayton. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
I'm here all day. 57, Mike, 57. Rip left, rip left.
Operating from the gun. Jones. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown, Giants. A great effort there. 45 yards. And the Giants are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
When we draw up defenses on the board, we do account for every receiver. But on that particular play, somehow he was wide open, became an easy touchdown pass.
Gano now to add the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Check, 59, 59.
Slot man moves right. Looking to throw again on second down. Smith. Walker with a grab, left side. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Now Gino on 1st down. Buying time to his left. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
The slot man in motion right. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Smith. He completes this to Walker. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19 right.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right.
Check, 59. Hey, that QB's trash.
On the ball, on the ball.
Throwing again is Smith. Caught left side, Williams. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Lions, 60 Vices, 60 Vices. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Slot man moves right.
You must be getting tired of seeing me.
Bronco, go.
On 1st down, it's Smith. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And the Giants are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Mears used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
Jones throwing on 1st down. Oh, he's going to look downfield for Barkley. And this is going to be intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And the Seahawks are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's going to be a
70 Timberwolf.
It's going to be a long day. Shift.
They'll fake it. Now Smith. Dancing to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Out.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
On 2nd down, it's Walker. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try for the first with Walker. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They snap it to Smith. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Mike Williams from 4 yards out. And the Seahawks have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. Myers connects on the PAT, and they will take a 7-point lead. Myers now converted on the field goal try. Now he's on to kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind. Oh, and Jones has just thrown his 3rd interception. And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football. A lot of bodies there in the middle of the field, and that one intercepted.
Yeah, he's looking for his tight end running a drag route across the field, and normally you'd like him to work a little bit further further outside. Here the throw's a little early, and it winds up in the hands of the defender.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19, 18. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Sticking with Walker on second down.
And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Here's Smith. Being chased out left. Hard throw, incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Ready, set.
You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me in your nightmares. Mike's 5'9", Mike's 5'9".
Hey, smash.
The slot man in motion right.
Mike, check, 59. All day, just like that,
Let's go.
Shit.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
So on now comes the kicker. It's Jason Myers. This to make it a 2-score game. And Myers winds up yanking it. This is no good. Wide to the left, and this will remain a 1-touchdown game.
Well, that one hurts a bit. That was a golden opportunity to possibly put this one on ice, but he comes up empty.
And how big of a miss might that turn out to be? Stay tuned. There's still time left on the clock. This could be critical.
Still a 1-score game. Had he hit that, it would have been 2 scores. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27.
Here I come again. 57, Mike, 57.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Jones in trouble here, and down he goes.
They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's second down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Another try after the first down sack. Jones, nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Seahawks have picked it up. And they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown. Now Myers for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw. Jones. Blitz coming, and down he goes. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Looking to throw. Jones. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
He already did his primary job with an interception earlier, but here he gets a chance to be a pass rusher and takes on the challenge of blitzing and makes another big play. That's something to file away and maybe break out later in this one or in a future game.
And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here's Jones.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle. So they're...
And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Interesting here in the final minute. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And this is going to be taken in by the Seahawks. And it would appear they're on their way to victory now. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
I got one. Mike 5'9", Mike 5'9".
70 Ranger.
Smith. Forced out to his left. He finds his man, complete. That's Walker.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Wow, a personal foul at this stage in the fourth. Hard to believe.
Really hard to believe, and now that glow of hope that you had begins to flicker out, doesn't it?
Yep. Throwing now, Smith. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And this one is incomplete. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching, huh?
Yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominated.
From the gun, it's Walker.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock.
Dragon 60. Riggs.
Slot man moves right. Now Smith. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And the Giants are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35.
Now Jones.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.